DPNI scheme, or a direct payment scheme, is a way for you as an employee to be able to pay your tax and national insurance across to HMRC if your employer has no UK presence. DCNI scheme is a way for you to purely pay your national insurance across to HMRC, so you would need another method to pay your tax across to them. Be the right route for you if your employer has no UK presence and they have no liability to pay employers' national insurance to HMRC. This may not apply to you if your employer has a registered office in Ireland, Iceland, Norway or Switzerland. Once you've established that you will need to be responsible for your own tax and national insurance, you will then need to decide whether you would like to use a DPNI scheme, or there are other options. For example, you could be self-employed, or you could use an umbrella company. We do have a tax team that are able to help you look at all of these options and decide which is the most appropriate for you personally. So if you would like this kind of assessment carried out, please get in contact and we can provide a quote. So a DPNI scheme can typically take 4 to 5 weeks to receive references. So when I say references, these are the references that are used to make submissions to HMRC. But this won't stop us from running a payroll in the background, because I can appreciate that for some people this is an immediate kind of need. So we can run the payroll in the background and let you know how much tax and national insurance to keep aside, so that when we can finally make this submission, you're not left with a huge tax bill. So once the scheme is fully up and running, it will run in very much the same way a normal payroll would. So you would continue to be paid into your personal account, whether that's a UK bank account or a foreign bank account. Your employer can either pay you in sterling or in their own currency. If they pay you in your own currency, we would use HMRC's current day conversion rates. We would then put this through your DPNI scheme and let you know how much tax and national insurance is due to HMRC. Our engagement would be directly with you. So because this is a direct payment scheme, your employer will not be mentioned anywhere on this payroll. So the payroll would be in your name. Our engagement with you as a client would be with you. So our invoices would need to be paid by you. Some employers, some nice employers may look into helping you with these costs. So you may be able to expense some of these costs. Some lenders may be cautious because your employer's name would not be mentioned anywhere on this payroll or your payslip. However, we have found that with most of our DPNI clients, they also have an employment contract. So this, alongside your pay slip that you receive each month and your P60, should be enough, and it shouldn't cause a problem. So we have been setting up DPNI schemes on behalf of our clients for a couple of years now. So since the UK have left the EU, we have found that the process is slightly more complex. We are a full service company under one roof, and we often find that 2/3 of our clients that need DPNI schemes also need some form of tax advice. If you feel that this is the right route for you, whether it's a DPNI scheme or some tax advice, please drop me an email.